What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie298 coming at you live once again to the power of the internet. And I realize it's been a really long time since I've made a video like this. And it's going to sound like I'm just talking about myself here, but I promise you I'm actually talking about you. I feel like I should have been making these types of videos all along, but better late than never. And the world definitely needs a message like this today, so I hope you listen. But 2020 really takes the cake. I'm just shocked all the time, whether it's the fires or the locusts or the murder hornets or the asteroids or what is aliens? Didn't we have aliens at one point? I don't even know. Didn't the UFOs get like what is happening? At least most people got a bonus $1,200 check for surviving the year so far. So congratulations for that. And not only is the world gone crazy, but my personal life is in shambles as well. I'm not going to get into it here. Don't want to make this video about me, even though this video is about me. I don't want to make my video about that. But bizarrely, my mental health is the best it has ever been right now, which makes absolutely no sense because my friends, my family, certainly my fans who I talk to and see on social media, we're all really struggling right now. Like, I get that you guys are going nuts, but I think the thing is I'm made for this kind of environment. I think normalcy, what you guys would consider normalcy, happy, healthy, money coming in, safety, that stuff's the stuff that triggers my anxiety. That's the stuff that makes me go crazy. When the world's chaotic, when my life is chaotic, that's why I do pretty good. And the reason for that is very simple, because chaos is my normal. I mean, I grew up in chaos. My life has always been chaos. There was a period of time when I was married, doing well on YouTube, that things were kind of a flat line, even getting better every single day. And my brain completely freaked out. I did not know what to do with that information. I was constantly afraid of losing it. I was constantly afraid of not being able to maintain it or not being able to do the right thing. And obviously, because of that, I screwed up again and again and again and again. But now that every time I wake up, something else just bizarrely insane happens. Asteroids, aliens, riots, looting, fires, locusts. There's always something crazy happening. In my brain, it's just like, this is normal. We know what to do with this. We know how to handle this. Let's go play some video games. Let's go for a nice long walk with our dog. Let's go create some content for our fans, because this is what we're used to. We don't even know if we're going to wake up tomorrow. So let's just have fun today. And that brings me to the point of this video, because here's the thing. I know that you guys are not used to this. I know that you guys probably can't handle this stuff. So I have a little bit of advice. This is what works for me when I'm in this situation. Hopefully it can work for you. The first thing is gratitude. I mean, here's the thing. We genuinely don't know what tomorrow will bring. It could be better tomorrow. It could be far worse tomorrow. And we can spend the day hoping for better. We can spend the day worrying about worse, or we can just enjoy what we've got going on today. Provided that you're watching this video and you've got enough time to watch this video, you've got some luxuries in your life. You might have friends and family. You might have a little bit of peace, a little bit of time. You might have a cell phone or a computer to watch this on. Enjoy those things. Be grateful for those things, because when you show gratitude, it shows that helps heal depression. That helps make the brain do what it's supposed to do and produce the chemicals it's supposed to produce. So show gratitude for the things you have. Show gratitude for the fact that today, if only for today, things are okay. The second thing is perspective. When you're dealing with a problem, stop and ask yourself, how big of a problem is this? Is it something that's going to be bothering me just today? Will it be around still tomorrow? Will it still be a problem in a week? What about a month from now? How about a year from now? And that will really help you put things in perspective. If, look, you're struggling with something that's going to be here for the rest of the year, then yeah, dedicating some time and energy to it, some anxiety to it, maybe not a bad thing, still not a constructive thing, but not a horrible thing either. But if it's something that's going to be gone in a day or two, try to reroute that energy to something positive, something good, some video games, some exercise, some time with some friends and family, a good movie, a good show. My advice is food, yes, but not in excess, because that's my problem. And by the way, learn from my mistakes. You can't ignore your problems like your teeth rot out or get to your 600 pounds of weight. That's my mistake. Learn from my mistakes, please, okay? Just be sure to assign the right amount of attention and the right amount of energy to each individual problem. You still got to work on them, though. But when it comes to this stuff that you're reading in the news every day, most of this stuff you can't do anything about. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, go to a protest, participate. If you can't go to a protest and participate, donate some money. Let your voice be heard. Talk about it on social media, but know your limits. Know that you need to have a quality of life that you maintain while also helping other people, which leads me to number 3. Number 3, you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. Self-care is the most important thing you can do. You know, when you're on an airplane that's about to go down and you're there with your child, they tell you to put your mask on first because it's your job to take care of that child. And if you can't breathe, then your child's completely alone. You don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. When you neglect yourself in favor of other people, you're not doing them any favors. You're just ruining yourself. So many of my friends are just screaming all day on Facebook until they get burnt out. And then once they're burnt out, I'm glad they know their limits, but they are exhausted. They feel like crap. They become depressed. They become miserable. They feel like they've achieved nothing. And that's the thing. Like, you need to know your limits, but maybe we prevent ourselves from getting to our limits. Maybe we manage to do a little bit every day, but just a little bit. And we learn to take care of ourselves first so that we maintain our mood, we maintain our bodies, we maintain our way of life. And what we have extra, that's who we give to others. Got to keep for yourself. That was a hard-learned lesson for myself for certain, but I'm definitely there now. I mean, perfect example, in the last couple of years, if I had prioritized my own health first, my own mental health first, instead of forcing myself to be online and streaming every day right up to the point that I stuck my foot in my mouth because I was exhausted, tired, crazy, under attack, and just not knowing how to react to any of this stuff, I'd probably be getting, 600,000 views per video instead of 60,000. And number 4 is don't be afraid to walk away from time to time. Again, it's going back to knowing your limits. You can only handle so much bad news. You can only put yourself out there so much. Know your limitations and don't be afraid to remove Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and all of these other apps from your phone for a little while so that you can focus on self-help and self-care, focus on what's important to you. And then when you have that energy back, once you've taken that vacation from social media, you can come back full strength. Again, I can speak from personal experience. The human brain is not meant to deal with all of this negativity, all of this fear, all of this attention, all of this anxiety. You can't do this. None of us can. None of us can. This is too much. It will break you if you let it. So don't let it. I can already see the comment section now, by the way.
Yeah, well, you didn't walk away. You went crazy under the attention. You lost your...
Yes, exactly. Exactly the point I'm making. Thank you. Thank you for reinforcing my point. That's what I'm saying. And number 5, and I think this is the most important one, it's all going to work out. And yes, it might not work out perfect, but it's going to work out the way that it's supposed to. Keep in mind, a lot of this stuff you just can't control. It doesn't matter whether or not you put all the anxiety and all the worry into the world of it. You can't control the outside world. All you can do is learn to control your brain, control your heart, control your body. And that's a struggle for a lot of us, but you can eventually learn to do that. And when you do, it's going to work out a lot better. No matter how much effort or time you throw at the crazy things that are happening here in 2020, you just can't fix it. You can be part of the solution, but you definitely can't be the solution. And I can speak from personal experience to say that it will work out. And here's how I know. Because it worked out for me. I mean, think about it. I've been through some of the roughest things that life can throw at you. I genuinely have. And I'm a complete idiot. 99% of the time, I did the exact wrong thing every chance I got. And it still worked out for me. And if it worked out for me, I can promise you, it's going to work out for you. You'll make it to 45. You'll make it to 46. Things are going to work out. And you're going to have many more years after that. So relax. And if you take nothing else from this video, take one thing. Self-care is the most important thing you can do right now, and you need to take care of yourself. And when you have just that little bit extra to give, I hope that you do, because if we all start taking care of each other after taking care of ourselves, the world's going to get a lot better. Right now is the environment where negative, hateful, miserable people really thrive. And if you're not one of those people, it's going to be difficult for you to survive in this world, and we're going to need to take care of each other. So I hope that you do. If you have that little bit extra to give, tip a little bit extra when somebody provides a service for you. Be extra polite to the person you pass in the street. reach out to your friends and family members, and if you can, spend some time with them, put a little effort into them. They will truly appreciate it. If you can just do one nice thing every day after taking care of yourself, and we all do that, things might get a little bit better. Just a little. I can't deny that it's possible they'll get worse for a while, though. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much. And I'll speak with you again soon. Hang in there.